Hi, this is Steve from Grow Your Own Food. I'm showing you this packet. This is the type of winter wheat that I grew out here in this spot here. I just wanted to show you this variety. It seems not to get any rust or anything. It's really growing well. I had my earlier videos. You can see what it was like before. You know, it was just short, but now it's almost ready to start heading out. This is hard red winter wheat in western Washington. We had a real wet, cold winter, and we should have got more rust, I guess, but this English variety doesn't get much rust. We'll see what happens with it later, but it looks really well now. I'm going to go on and show you some of my other part of my garden. I got some overwintered Walla Walla sweet onions right here. You can kind of see them. This is what's left of the lettuce from the winter. This is winter cabbage that grew all winter. Only got 3 or 4 plants. The slugs have been working on them a little bit, but I got rid of those, and I should have like 20 plants. When you save seed, you should have at least 20 plants on this cabbage family anyway. And I only got 3, but I'll introduce this original seed back into the gene again so I can get more diversity. And here I have some purple sprouted broccoli. It's going to seed, and I still don't have 20 plants there. That's what survived. There's like 8 plants. That there's perpetual spinach. It's ready to go to seed, I think. This is the second year. Yeah, the leaves right now are not real sweet. They're kind of bitter, maybe because they're going to seed, but it's part of the beet family. This perpetual spinach. It's actually a type of Swiss chard, I think. But then over here I got some leeks and garlic. This is garlic here, and then the leeks are getting ready to go to seed, so I'm going to save the seed on those. And this is bunching onions. They're ready to go to seed, and I'm going to collect the seed on those. These are perennial, these bunching onions. You can just keep harvesting them as long as you don't have a real cold winter. They'll just keep going. And this is elephant garlic right here. It's growing pretty good. And now I got some Swiss chard I transplanted. I'm trying to move the rows around and getting them straightened out again. I'm trying the mitt lighter method of gardening in the grow beds. I'm going to try that and see. I've been using his fertilizer mix. I've been making it myself and then adding his micro mix, and it's really made things respond. I mean, it's amazing. It's like a hydroponic fertilizer. Thing is, you can store it up for a long period of time, and so you wouldn't have to buy fertilizer if you had bad times coming for 4 or 5 years. You could store this up and mix your own as you needed it, and you could have a garden, a wonderful garden for like 4 or 5 years. You could, buy like 10 bags of 16, 16, 16, and then buy a bunch of the micronutrients and then Epsom salts, and you keep it dry. You could have fertilizer for a long time, and I think that's real important in case something happens where the supply line wasn't there. I'll show you more of my garden. I got raspberries and stuff. We had a lot of frost. My blackberries, they got hit, and some of the raspberries did too, but the canbies, they're pretty tough. It didn't even affect them. They're ready to bloom. Looks like I'm going to have a lot of berries. I'll have another video later of my back garden. I'll show you my ryegrass and such. Well, let's just go out there right now. I don't want to. This is some more stuff I planted here. These are strawberries I'm going to give to some neighbors, but they're blooming better than the ones I just got these healed in. But they're doing better than my other strawberries. That's kind of funny how that happens. Come out to my garden here and I'll show you. I got lots of onions planted in leeks, and some carrots and some broccoli and some cabbage. It's not very tall yet, but that's it right there. And over there you see the stuff flowering over there. That's rutabagas going to seed. I'm going to save the seed. There's a 100-foot row of them. What I did was selected the old, the lousiest tubers, and I ate those, and the best ones I left. And then the winter, a few of them died from the winter because it froze out. But besides that, they weren't supposed to overwinter, but they did. So I'm going to save the seed. And out there, you can see the winter wheat. And then over to the left of the winter wheat's rye grain. It's a little taller. It was planted earlier. And you see how the string lines, this is the Mettleiter method of grow beds. You can see you use string lines, and the grow beds are 18 inches apart, and you got to keep them level. And you got about 10 inches to 12 inches in the center, and then you got a ridge, a 4-inch ridge high on both sides. And you plant. There I planted carrots, and so I planted a row on each side of the deal. So there's 2 rows inside that area there. And I put the premix down, and then the weekly fertilizer the first time, and you mix that in, and then you plant your there's a planting spacing table on the sheets that they supply, and you just follow that as directions. It's pretty straightforward. And here I got broccoli, a whole row of broccoli planted, and the next row is kale. I got a survival type kale I planted, and I also got dino kale. I got from some seed from some people here local. Now out there I'm going to plant potatoes and parsnips way out there, and rutabagas. Later I'll plant the rutabagas, but I'm going to get the potatoes planted. And then the rest of this is going to be flour corn and sweet corn, and I got a new variety of corn called hooker corn, which was growing around Olympia for the last 50 years. So I'm kind of excited about that. And the garden is finally drying out, and we've had our I just can't say what kind of winter we had. It's just starting to warm up. It's supposed to be close to 70 today, so when it's nice here, it's really nice, but it's been pretty bad before that. April was a terrible month. Okay, signing off. I'll give you another report later. Bye.